Okay, so here's another example of doing the angle calculation. So I'm actually given 4 angles here. I'm given this is 111, 112, this is 145, this is 90 between these two lines, and this is 49. So probably the first thing to do is to do the parallel lines and transversals, or vertical angles. So let's start here with 49. Let's see how far we can go before we have to come over here and do something. So here we have 2 intersecting lines. Therefore, these are vertical angles. So those are both 49. And then these other ones are supplements of 49. So we'll take 180 minus 49 is 131. So these are 131. Okay, now notice these 4 angles are made up of one parallel line and a transversal. So if we go over here to the same line and the transversal, these should match up. The small angles should correspond with the small values and the large angles with the large ones, like that. Okay, I think that's all we can do with that right now. Here's another 2 parallel lines and a transversal. So first we can fill this out, because we know that these 2 angles are vertical angles because they're formed by 2 lines that are crossing. So this one's going to be 112, and these 2 here are supplements of 112. So we take 180 minus 112, and that would leave 68 here and 68 there. Now we can go up here to the other parallel line. So the large angles are going to be 112, and the small angles are going to be 68. Now we have to kind of ignore this one for the time being. So if we just block that out, this is the parallel line, this is the transversal. So this angle here and this angle there are vertical angles. So this angle is 68. This one is 90 because it's the other side of the right angle. Hence, these 2 angles, this angle and this angle, which create the 90-degree turn, have to add up to 90. So this angle is going to be 90 minus 68, which is 22. Okay, now to handle this side as well as this side, we have these triangles. So this one, we know one of the angles, but if we come down here, we see that we have 2 lines intersecting. So these 2 angles are vertical angles, and these 2 angles, the adjacent angles, are supplementary. So you take 180, subtract 145, you get 35 degrees. So this one's 35, this is 35 because they're vertical angles. Now, we can finish out this triangle here, because I know this is 112, this is 135, so if I subtract 35 from 180, and then I subtract 112 more, I get that this angle is 33 degrees. So now that I know one angle in, if you know one angle in where you have 2 intersecting lines, you know all the others, because the opposite angles are vertical angles and the adjacent angles are supplementary. So this is going to be 180 minus 33. So when I add them together, it comes out to be 133. So this is 147. This is also 147. Now, once I have this one, I notice that this line comes up here and intersects this parallel line. So these are parallel lines of the transversal. So the small angles have the same value and the large angles have the same value. So the only thing that we have this, and we can get it from either side. These two angles, these two triangles are actually similar because this has 49 degrees, this is 33 degrees, this is 49, 33. So, and the fact that these two are vertical angles, we know they're equal to each other. So this, you can calculate this angle, you can calculate this angle, because they're the same basic idea. So this angle here is going to be 180 minus 33 minus 49, or the 98. So if you add these three together now, you should get 108. So if we take 33 plus 49 plus 98, we get 180. Okay, now we have these two lines intersecting. They create vertical angles. So the opposite angles are equal to each other. The adjacent angles are supplements. So we take 180 minus 98. That makes this angle 82, and the consequence is 82 as well. Okay, the only ones we have left are these ones up here. Again, we have a triangle. We have two angles out of the triangle. So this third angle is going to be 180 minus 68 minus 49. So you get 63. Two angles intersecting, two lines are intersecting each other. These two are vertical angles. The adjacent angles are supplementary, so we subtract 63 from 180, and we get 117. And I think that's all of them now. So you can rewind this and do it again. But you see I only needed 4 angles. I had this 145, 112, I think this is 90, and this one was 49 or something like that. And you can see I can work out all the angles, either because you have a triangle, they have to 180, you have supplementary angles, we have a whole bunch of those. The only time we have a complementary angle is where we have this 90-degree turn. And then we also have, if we have parallel lines and transversal, that the angles created down here are the same as the angles created up there. You just have to know that the angles that are less than 90 degrees are going to be the same as the angles that are less than 90 degrees down here. The ones that are more than 90 degrees are going to be more than 90 degrees, so this match up. Okay, that's it.